Hey everyone, this is Mark. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about understanding Klaviyo attribution. You definitely don't want to be this brand owner that is questioning if his digital marketing efforts were even working and knowing your email marketing data. So let's talk about the different types of attribution. First, there is first touch, last touch, and multi-touch. First touch attribution attributes entire conversion to the first interaction a customer had with your brand. And this is useful for understanding which campaigns are most effective in attracting new customers. Then we have last touch attribution. So this attributes the entire conversion to the last interaction before the conversion. This is useful for understanding which campaigns are the most effective at closing sales. Multi-touch attribution. So this distributes credits across multiple interactions that leads to a conversion. This helps to understand the full customer journey and the influence at each touch point. So Klaviyo. Klaviyo uses a co-op multi-channel attribution, so sales are attributed to the most recent click or open within its conversion window. For example, if a user gets an email on day 1 and then click on SMS on day 2, making a purchase, the revenue will be attributed to SMS if the purchase happens within the 24-hour, which is the default period for SMS. However, if the purchase occurs on day 5, the credit will go to email. And the default settings for Klaviyo is defaults to 5 days for email and then 1 day for click per industry best standards. Meta. So Meta uses a data-driven attribution, so they use multi-touch attribution model that utilizes machine learning. Their default setting is the time frame is set to 7 days for clicks and 1 day for views. So this means that conversion is counted if it occurs within 7 days after someone clicks an ad or within a day of viewing it without clicking. So how correct are these models? So the notion that there is a single correct way to track these sales and originate is, pretty much a misconcept. There is no attribution model that is flawless, whether it is multi-touch or specific to particular channel like, Klaviyo or Meta. Channel-specific attribution by nature overlooks all other marketing touchpoints, so it makes it impossible to provide a complete picture. So why is this the case, right? So people navigate through various channels, right? So they might see an ad, receive an email, hear about the brand from a friend, or saw you on a YouTube video or a podcast. So people don't engage with these touch points in the same order, simultaneously, or in a manner for each purchase, right? The customer journey is never linear and more funnel shaped, so moving neatly from impression to click to purchase. So in essence, shoppers are influenced by multiple channels and rarely make a purchasing decision based on one single touch point. Assuming this, is pretty unrealistic. So understanding the importance of Klaviyo attribution. So Klaviyo's default attribution window for email interactions is set to 5 days, capturing any purchase made within this period after an email is opened or clicked. However, the significant factor to consider is the impact of Apple privacy opens. So with Apple's iOS 15 updates, email has been marked as open even if they haven't actually been viewed. So this skews the metric. So to get a clear picture of email performance, some experts, recommend adjusting the attribution setting to exclude those Apple privacy settings. Additionally, customizing the attribution window to align with your specific purchasing cycles can provide more reliable insights. For instance, a shorter attribution window like a 1-day click might be appropriate for some businesses and just making a stricter attribution window. So my approach to analyzing Klaviyo attribution data focuses on understanding the direct impact of email on purchases. So for example, let's say Jane sees a Facebook ad for a new kitchen product. He's intrigued but not really to buy, so she subscribes to the email list to get updated. Later, she encounters an Instagram ad by you guys, click through it and engage with the website, and even add the product to his cart, but never completed the purchase. A couple days later, she receives an abandoned cart email offering a discount. So she searched up your brand on Google, see that you guys are referred results, click on it, and that finally prompted her to buy. In this case, multiple touchpoints contribute to the sale. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, SEO, Google ads, and email marketing. And determining which channel gets the credit is pretty complex and often varies depending on the attribution model used. Marketing. So let's look at some customer journeys on how things are attributed to sales. So this was a conversion journey which was taken from a latest email campaign that we did for a brand. So we had this customer here clicked on email best place, active on site at 5:48. They clicked on site 5:48, and then they placed an order 5 minutes later. And then we have another customer here, clicked on email 150, viewed product 152, checkout started, and placed order at 2:06 and 2:11. So that's about 20 minutes apart. And we have another customer here. They clicked the email at 5:09, active on site 5:09, browsed the website for 20 minutes or so, and checkout started and purchased at 5:42, and 5:42 they placed an order. So that looks like about 30 minutes apart. And then we have another customer here. Open email 150, clicked email at 152, and then viewed product at 152, checkout started at 2:06, place order 2:11. So that is around 10 minutes after clicking the email. And then we have another customer here. They opened an email at 9:45 but never clicked the email, and then they were active on site at 6 a.m. the next day. So it's possible that they got hit with a retargeting ad on Facebook, or they might have checked you guys on social media, search you guys on Google, or decided to visit the site directly. They probably just woke them and like, whoa, I remembered that brand or something like that. Could be, but these are untrackable actions. So these are untrackable interactions, and what played a role in closing this sale. We can't know for sure, but this was attributed to email because they purchased something. But this was attributed to email because they purchased something 9 hours after opening an email, and then they were active on site 8 hours later. So could this have been email that pushed them to search you guys up, or check out your social media? It could be, but we don't know for sure. And there's another example here. So we have a email that was opened at 12:15, and let's just assume everyone has Apple device. So we can't know for sure if they open it, or those Apple privacy bots open it, whatever, right? But we know that it can be counted as an impression, since people can see where these emails are coming from. And then they checkout started at 2:40. So what happened between 12:51 p.m. and 2:40? So they could have been retargeted by an ad. They could have searched you guys on Google, saw you guys on social media. Again, what happened between there, really hard to tell. But this sale is attributed to email because emails opened within that day, around 2 hours apart from opening email and placing an order. So that's why that sale was attributed to emails. And then we have another thing here. Someone clicked on an email at 12:22, active on the site 1:22, and then they purchased after 16 minutes after clicking on the email. So that is why that was attributed to emails. And then we have another example here. So they checkout started 12 minutes after opening email. So this sale was attributed to email. So could have been possible that they received a retargeting ad and saw an ad on Google or something in those 12 minutes, or they probably visit you directly. I don't know, a friend told them after seeing your email. Possibly. Can we know for sure? No, it's untrackable. But the reason that was attributed to emails is because they opened the email and then they checked out started 12 minutes after opening that email.